Barcelona survived the ice in Prague, a 2-4 victory against Slavia in minus 7 degrees Celsius that catapulted us from 15 to number 9 in the UEFA Champions League table. We are this close to the top 8. But it was not easy. We saw a very weak defense, a clinic by Fermin, and then the news that stopped everybody's heart. Pedri injured again. Today I'm breaking down the math for the final match against Copenhagen, the latest on the Pedri muscle injury, and the massive transfer update regarding the gem from Portugal that plays in England. Let's get right into the meat of the episode. If there is one name that everybody was talking about after the game, well, there was two. Frankie de Jong and Fermin Lopez. Especially Fermin Lopez, who has been unbelievable in 2026 against Slavia. He saved us when we were frozen after their opening goal. 2 goals in the 34th minute and 42nd minute of the match. That second goal was an absolute rocket. Just get these stats. Fermin Lopez has 5 goals in the Champions League this season, making him our top scorer in that competition. In his last 9 involvements, he has assisted 6 times and having 3 goals. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's currently the most decisive player in Flick's bench or in the whole squad. He definitely knows how to read the spaces like a veteran and finishes like a world-class striker. Fermin isn't just a sub anymore, he's slowly turning to be the engine. But let's be honest here, the first half was a roller coaster. Flick surprised every single one by benching Cubarsí and starting Gerard Martin and Eddie Garcia at center back. But the result was we conceded 1-0 in just 10 minutes. So there you have it. We recovered thanks to Fermin, but then another goal conceded from a corner kick. An own goal by Robert Lewandowski right before the halftime. This Barca is lethal in attack, but it has a glass defense most of the time, just as much as it was last year. Remember last year, Inter Milan hit us and hit us hard. They scored 4 goals on us. That type of stuff cannot happen. But in the second half of this match, Dani Olmo came on and scored a golazo in his first touch. An absolutely amazing shot. Absolute class. Robert Lewandowski finally sealed the deal for 2, and after the assist from Rashford, we got the points. And our goal difference is +5, and we need more to be safer for the tiebreaker. But now let's talk about the bad news. Minute 60, Pedri goes down, he put his hands on his head, and the whole stadium went silent. The latest update, it seems like it's a muscle injury on his thigh. Flick was visibly upset on the sidelines, and the good news is that the early scans or the early diagnosis suggests that it's not a severe tear, but he will be out for the next few weeks. It is a huge blow because we just got everybody back from the medical room. We definitely need Pedri for the final stretch. Let's just hope it's a minor setback. Remember that this is a World Cup year, so as soon as he's done with his Barca assignments, the Spanish national team is going to bring him up so he can be up to speed for the World Cup. And also keeping in mind that Spain is one of the top contenders, so they're going to play him every single minute if they can. But now let's look at the table on the Champions League. We jumped from 15 to number 9. We have 13 points, and the top 8 is just marked by Chelsea with 13 points, and they have 6+ goal difference. Remember, we have 5. The scenario for the final match next week against Copenhagen will be if we win at the Camp Nou, we are virtually in. PSG and Newcastle both have 13 points and they play each other. One of them most likely will lose points. We need to score as many goals as possible to beat Chelsea and Sporting of Lisbon just for the goal difference. Remember that we are not going to have Pedri for the Oviedo game and most likely for the Copenhagen game in 1 week. This type of injuries that he suffered it takes a little while, 2, 3, maybe even 4 weeks. Also, we will be without Frankie de Jong for that game in Copenhagen at home because of the yellow cards. Now, lastly, while the team is flying back to Barcelona, Deco is working on their future every single day. Remember that the winter transfer window closes on February 2nd at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And remember this name that just came up. Sort of just came up. It's been kind of, going around, but it just sort of came up to the surface. It is AJ Tavares. He is a 16-year-old winger from Norwich, which is a right-footed beast who also plays on the left. The news today is that Barca has intensified contacts to signing him this January. He has a Portuguese passport and also a British passport. The Portuguese passport is good because it makes this an easy move, after the post-Brexit whole situation. He's already playing with England under 17 and has a physical aspect. His body looks well developed, way beyond a 16-year-old kid. La Masia is definitely looking to add some British talent, more talent, British/Portuguese talent. I mean, he's the dual citizen there. It is a bittersweet victory today. I'm happy to get the point and for me's performance, but at what cost? I mean, glad to win on the road under -7, -8 degrees, but I'm a little bit worried about Pedri. Hopefully he is not out for too long, and when he comes back, he needs to come back fully. What do you think? Should Hansi Flick have rested Pedri for this game in that cold? I mean, I don't think so, because we definitely needed this win. It would have been a catastrophe if we lost this game. And what about AJ Tavares? Do you think we need more wingers on our younger ranks? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like this video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do so you can help us reach the 1,000 subscriber milestone that I have my eyes set on. Until next time, and before I go, Real Oviedo, we played this weekend. We beat them already in the last calendar year. Currently, Real Oviedo, I can check here. I should have it pulled up, but currently Real Oviedo I had it here. Currently, Real Oviedo is last. That's what I thought. They are last with 13 points. We have beat them already, and we will most certainly will beat them again. Until next time, and Visca Barça.